Hello Strategy Battle Gamers and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel Spelföreningen Fellowship. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking and today we take a closer look at the battle company of Angmar. So Angmar is of course the list I played in the second season of our battle companies here in Norway. Please check out the season 2 playlist to watch some of my battle reports. I think it was great fun to play and lots of possibilities. Although I lost out to the elves, it was great fun. So Angmar, orc brigands and prowling wargs lurk in the northern wilds, seeking whom they may devour. Remains of the dread legions of the Witch King, these vile creatures haunt the night. The most powerful of them have attracted to the attention of lesser wights and other twisted spirits, who follow in their wake, knowing that they will have yet another opportunity to feed on the flesh and souls of men. So with all battle companies, you basically choose your warband, in this case Angmar. You pick either the example starting company or choose your own warband from the reinforcement list. You have a total of 60 gold then to spend. Then you gain 3 warriors become heroes, 1 a lieutenant for 1 might, 1 will, 1 fate, and 2 sergeants for 1 fate each. You of course buy them equipment from their various equipment lists. You can't buy equipment you normally wouldn't have access to. So normal orc warriors can't buy wargs, stuff like that. But interestingly, you have a couple of new profiles, and we will speak about them later on. So the example starting company is 2 orc warriors with shields, 1 orc warrior with spear, 2 orc warriors with orc bows, 3 barbarians of Cairn Doom, and 1 spectre for a total of 60 gold. Reinforcement list when you make your own warband is orc warriors for 5 gold, wild wargs for 8 gold, barbarians of Cairn Doom for 6 gold, and spectres for 15 gold. So quite expensive, that spectre. In the old rules I received by rolling 2 6s in a row on the first try. But you will have to buy them for a premium. That's one of the reasons I think this new rule set is better, because you have to basically pick and choose what you want instead of being just lucky like I was. So warriors buy their equipment as noted only from what they normally would get. For 1 gold you gain shield, spear, 2 hand weapon, orc bow or bow. 2 gold is throwing spears, and 6 gold is wargs. Heroes have their own equipment list and they can basically just get anything they want. If you have upgraded hero with +1 in either attack or wound, you have to pay the premium price. So 1/5 gold is shield, spear, 2 hand weapon, orc bow or bow. 2/5 gold is throwing spear, and 6/10 gold is warg or horse. Now you have a list of promotions, and there's quite a lot of them. And each time your warrior gets 5 or more experience points, he can roll on the advancement table, and if you roll a 4 or 5 he gains the promotion, or 6 he becomes a hero. Now orc warriors become warg riders, orc warriors with orc bows become orc tracker or warg rider with bow, orc tracker becomes orc tracker with warg. So you have to choose which way to take it. Next one is wild warg becomes a warg rider. So as you see this pattern, you get very many warg riders. One strange thing is though that warg riders become wargle stalkers, and barbarians of Cairn Doom becomes warriors of Cairn Doom. Now we have a bunch of special rules and relics. The way to gain a special relic is basically just to roll a 5 on the advancement table for heroes. Then you can either pick one of the skills or relics in the warband list, or you get to pick one of the 3 tables, either for shoot, plight or command. So the first special rule is Shaman. The hero has begun to learn powerful incantations that spur his warband to fight through the most grievous wounds and paralyzes enemies with fear. The first time this rule is chosen, the hero gains the Fury magical power, as detailed in the main rulebook. This is cast on a 3+ and has a range of 6. And also gains 1 point to will. This means that the first time he selects this rule, his points cost will increase by 10 rather than the usual 5. The second time, the hero gains the Transfix magical power, which is cast on a 5+ and has a range of 12 inches. So Shamans are quite powerful, and Fury, seeing that you have many orcs, is very good indeed. Next one is Ensorcelled Weaponry. The hero has gained access to ancient weapons from the Witch King's armories and charged with dark sorceries. When determining what number the hero needs to wound his opponent, use the opponent's courage rather than defense on the wound chart. Wargs may not select this special rule. So this is kind of a double-bladed sword. You can meet elves, which have high courage, and that would be a disadvantage to their usually low defense. Most starting warbands at least have only 3 in defense for their elves. But then again, in a campaign, you know what you meet, you know what warbands your opponent have, just as with some of the other special rules for other warbands. So that's quite good. Next one is Rule Through Fear. This hero leads through fear and the promise of death to those who fail him. All friendly warriors within 3 inches of the hero counts as though they are in range of a banner. However, this also suffers -1 through the courage. This rule does not affect other heroes. So, good rule to have until you're broken. Of course, you can use your standfast, but as soon as the opponent snatches priority from you, you lose that standfast ability, but you still have -2 courage. So that might be bad. But then again, if you have a good warband that doesn't die a lot, you have a good rule here. Next one is Demoralizing Presence. Utter devotion to the Witch King of Angmar has permanently twisted this creature's face into snarling visage of hate and malice. All enemy models within 3 inches suffers -1 penalty to the courage value. Note that this is not cumulative with any other effects. So, also good rule. It will make it better when and if your warband, the opponent's warband, is broken. Note that you don't have access to terror in this warband, so it cannot be combined with that. Although you have the spectres, those cause terror. And the last is the relic, Amulet of Angmar. The Amulet of Angmar grants the bearer the resistance to magic special rule, as well as the following ability. Whenever the bearer would use a fate point, roll a die on a 5+, no fate point needs to be spent, and the fate roll was effectively free. Only one model may be equipped with this item per company. Right. So there is a couple of notes and an additional couple of profiles, so we'll go through them now. Though cunning creatures, wargs have no grasp of tactics or of leadership. As such, only creatures of their own species may benefit from the standfast rolls or benefit from their heroic actions. Wild wargs may receive 2 increases to their strength instead of 1. Stalkers are too distrusted even by their own kind to ever amass to any sort of following, so they might not be promoted to heroes. And being undead creatures, spectres may not receive promotions and therefore can never become heroes. So you are limited in your hero abilities, but then again you have plenty of other cool things to do. So there are 2 additional profiles in this warband. They are the barbarians and the warriors of Cairn Doom. Cold-hearted men ailing from the long, cold lands, the men of Cairn Doom needed little convincing to join the armies of Angmar and turn against their brethren. The divided kingdom of Arnor stood little chance against such ferocious and unrelenting foes. So first we have the Barbarians for 6 points. They are move 6, fight 3, shoot of 3, 4 plus, strength 3, defense of 3, 1 attack, 1 wound, 3 encourage. They have hand weapons. Their additional war gear is 2-handed weapon, and the special rule is Manbane. Next one is Warrior Cane Doom for 8 points. They have 6-inch movement, 4 in strength, 4 in strength, 4 fight, 4 plus shoot, 4 in strength, 4 defense, 1 attack, 1 wound, 3 courage. They are equipped with armor and hand weapon. They have the optional war gear of shield, bow, and 2-handed weapon, and the special for Manbane. So suitable models for these are Wildmen of Dunland or Ruffians for the Barbarians, and Warriors of Dunlending Warriors for the Warriors Again Doom I would use. So when constructing this warband, I would have maybe just forgo the shooting altogether, unless you equip bows on your upgraded Barbarians. I would maybe, depending on what others bring, I would join in with a Spectre, possibly. So yeah, otherwise I would just spam lots of orcs and wouldn't bother with wild wargs, because it takes quite a lot of time for a wild warg to become good. Would maybe have my leader be a Barbarian of Cane Doom. This is mainly because he has more courage than a normal orc. Yeah, so that's what I would do with this. So yeah, tell us what you would want to do with this kind of warband, and please join us tomorrow as we go into Misty Mountains and we go to the goblins. So yeah, hope you liked this video. As always, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and do support your Hobbit hobby.